So welcome to Big FM.
Thank you.
Let me start with this question first, and especially from your side, we will start this. So, how did Jaanbaaz Hindustan happen? Meeta ji, आपसे start करते हैं.
Jaanbaaz Hindustan happened to me because it's destined to happen to me. And because while I was being iffy about it, they said, please, do the role. So I went, and it's a nice, lovely team. The director is a renowned director. I had never met Regina, so I didn't realize that she's such a huge star because she's so gentle and simple when you meet her the first time. And so it was wonderful meeting everybody. And like I said, it came my way and I said yes. I didn't know it was happening. So it's always a surprise when a role comes to you and you realize, oh, there's something that's looking for you. So it comes.
Great. Sumit and Regina?
Same. I mean, I read the script, it came my way. I had few doubts. So I met the producer and Srijit Mukherjee, the director, and they generally explained to me how they saw the show. Because this is the kind of part that I hadn't done before, so I didn't want to sort of mess it up. And yeah, I was very, very happy to meet them and, to know how they saw the show, and, we were on the same page in that sense. Then I had to do it.
Okay, since you have said that you have not done this role in the past, like such kind of character. So just tell me कि negative shade है, हमने जो ट्रेलर में बहुत छोटी सी हल्की झलक दिख रही है, but उससे कुछ क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है. So for you as an actor, like how was it for you of playing a negative shade on screen?
Great, उसकी अपनी एक तैयारी होती है, उसकी अपनी एक क्या कहते हैं, उसका अपना एक मनोविज्ञान है जिसमें आपको इंडल्ज करना चाहिए अगर आप वो करना चाहते हैं सिंसियरली तो. और मेरे लिए अलग अनुभव था ये. एक्टर बनना इसीलिए चाहते थे क्योंकि हम जो हैं उससे कुछ और बनने में हमको मज़ा आता है ना. कोई और जीवन जीने को मिलता है, किसी और इंसान की तरह से सोचने को मिलता है आपको. तो वो हमेशा से मेरी चाह रही है. पिछले कुछ सालों में जो किरदार आ रहे थे मेरे पास वो लगभग मेरे जैसे ही थे, तो वो करने में बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा नहीं आता है आपको. हालांकि वो बड़ी एक कंफर्टेबल प्लेस है ना, कि आप जैसे किरदार मिलते रहते हैं. और पर जैसे ही कंफर्टेबल होने लगता हूँ तो मुझे थोड़ी घबराहट शुरू हो जाती है. तो इट वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू पुट माई सेल्फ इन एन अनकंफर्टेबल स्पॉट.
Yeah, so how comfortable was this for you?
This was beautifully uncomfortable for me.
That's great. Coming to you, Regina. So, just tell us how this show happened.
Well, I've already worked with Jagannath before, Shurveer mein, and Samar and Amar bhi had come to me with this thing that, हम today 2-3 shows line up कर रहे हैं, and this is what we have. And Jaanbaaz seemed very exciting to do. This will be my first Hindi for Z5. I've already done something for Z5. So it was, and then when I heard that Srijit Mukherjee is directing it, and the role itself, Kavya Iyer, was really good. And having said that, to have such talented co-actors on board is something that's it's as an actor, you're very relieved because you know that, and especially there's the main roles, you know that whatever scene you're gonna have, for me as an actor, I am going to be so involved in it. I am going to be working with people who are so good and so involved themselves. In fact, in that shows in most of our scenes, we have one scene together, the three of us, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that was a very, very well done scene. Because all three of us brought everything that we could to the table. So when you're working and at the end of the day, it is a little overwhelming. And I say this with utmost respect because working with theatre artists is a bit of a, I feel like they think they're the creme de la creme. And then I'm just like, where भी theatre किया है school और college में. मुझे भी बहुत पसंद है. But the things that they bring to the table as actors and the way they approach their characters, be it whether it's a mundane character or an eccentric character or whatever it is beautiful for me as an actor too. I got the opportunity to work with each and every one so that we could build on our relationships.
Right.
More than just building our character, build on the relationship through our character. So that helped quite a bit. And then in the artillery as well, in some of the, you know, like the guns, understanding it. That was the basic research, and YouTube is such a great place to get any research done today. That, and also for the stunt scenes, I have quite a few stunts in the show, and for that we did quite a bit of choreography and working on my posture and the way I would hold the gun and making it look like someone who's killed 64 militants in her life.
Wow. Okay. And on a lighter note, हमें ये भी बता दो कि मीता मैम के साथ on screen, like how was she as a boss on screen?
someone rightfully said, was it Siddharth? Someone rightfully said that Meeta versus stare is enough, and that is so true.
Yeah,
that is so true. Like I said, how she commands things around her, I think it's very important, and that comes from her illustrious journey of you know, been working in this medium for the longest time.
correct.
Doing what she does, and I think she makes a great boss.
Great. मीता जी, coming to you, talking about like जब आपने इंडस्ट्री में जब आप आए थे तब से लेके अब तक में अगर मैं पूछूं तो like any like one or two important changes which you would like to talk about, especially for all the leading ladies?
All I know is that we have, I think our generation is a generation that has traveled from 35mm film and very big cameras, which used to make a sound like when you were being filmed, to video, pneumatic, and now to digital. So this is a very drastic changes, first of all, of the materiality of shooting. कि एक chemical film होती थी जिसको आप develop करते थे, उसके इकोनॉमिक्स ही कुछ और होते थे, उसके अराउंड जो वर्क कल्चर था वो बड़ा अलग था क्योंकि वो बड़ा महंगा स्टॉक होता था. तो ज़्यादातर जब मैं बहुत यंग एक्ट्रेस थी तो मुझे तैयारी ऐसे करनी होती थी कि शॉट लेने से पहले डायरेक्टर बोलता था, मीता वी वांट अ वन टेक ओके. सो द वर्क कल्चर वाज वेरी डिफरेंट विद दैट. When pneumatic came, the work culture changed. Now digital has come, the work culture changes again.
तो मतलब अगर मैं पूछूं 3 ऐसे नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर्स अब तक आपके जो फेवरेट हो, कोई भी, not yours, like anyone.
Danny Denzopa in Agnipath, and Amrish Puri in all the films that Amrish Puri did. Actually, really like Amir Khan in Arth.
Okay, great. And 3 web series which you all will recommend to our viewers individually. If I talk about, let's start with you, Rajna.
Patalok is already coming on with season 2 soon, so Patalok for sure.
Normal People. There's a web series called Normal People by Sally Robbins. I love Tabbar. Very well made, and you know, बहुत अच्छा काम, सभी का बहुत अच्छा काम है. पवन मल्होत्रा जी का तो सबसे अच्छा काम है इसमें.
So I like Made in Heaven
Yeah.
a lot. I thought every single story was interesting. It was quite rooted.
Very
and,
well done.
घर वापसी.
Ghar Vaapsi. Yeah. Okay, this is the last segment, game segment, which is called My First. Okay. So, my first film.
Kandanal model.
English.
वार वार वारी FTI diploma 1987, director Kumar Shani. You were not born. Right.
My first car.
My first car was a second-hand Fiat that my parents had very sweetly bought for me from their army pension.
My first car was a second-hand Santro that I had bought on loan at a very high interest rate.
I don't own a car.
Hey! I love you for that. What a smart girl. I think one should do that. Truly.
The first expensive thing which I bought.
I mean, back in the day, I'm sure it was expensive for me, but I was working for this, I was anchoring. I was a child anchor on a children's channel called Splash. And I got my first thanka. Like, I got like solid money. So then I went and bought myself a nice crystal pendant.
Wow. Sumit?
First expensive thing or most expensive?
First expensive.
First expensive thing would be, I guess, the car only. The second-hand car that I bought was the most expensive thing I bought. Yeah.
My first expensive thing was when I was 11 years old and we were on a school trip and I had 5 rupees pocket money. 5 rupees was a lot. And for 2.5 rupees, I bought my mother a huge Firozi colored handbag from whichever city the school had taken us to on that trip. And that was my gift for my mom. So out of that 5 rupees, I spent half of it on buying her a handbag, which was a very shocking blue color. I don't think she ever used it, but she was very happy to get it.
My first vacation abroad.
It wasn't a vacation. I went to a film festival where there were 3 of my films, 2 of Kumar Shani's and 1 of Manikov's. It was in Pesaro, Italy, and the year was 1989. That was the first time I had gone abroad.
Sumit and Regina?
My first vacation was like a work trip turned into vacation was New York.
It would be the US. Like it was also a work trip that translated into a vacation, because I've done international trips before that, but a proper like solid vacation where it's like 2 weeks was the US.
Okay, and I'm merging these 2 questions. My first job and my first paycheck amount.
I started off when I was in the 4th standard. I started doing ads and I did Maal. It was my first foray in front of the camera ever, and I got paid 800 rupees.
Great. Sumit?
My first job was of a assistant editor, and I used to get 2,000 rupees a month for that.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us.
92